I'm Sean with Priority Builders, and we're here at the Lakeside Full Home Renovation. It is painting stage, our client's favorite portion of the renovation, because it's when everything is just coming on home. It looks frickin' awesome in here. Let's check it out. So yeah, this is an amazing full home renovation. So a house that's been in the client's family since the beginning, since the new build, client's parents own the house, and now the kids are actually taking over. And with that, they are renovating and they want to make it theirs, right? So with painting, there's lots of materials, there's lots of tools that are needed. And as you walk through this house, you might think, man, this house is messy. This is a normal part of the process, part of the painting process. Protecting the cabinet is very important. You don't want any overspray on your cabinets because that's not going to come off. You'll actually have to replace the cabinet doors and things like that. Another portion of the prep work that goes involved into painting and also goes into the cost of painting is protecting the surfaces around the trim. So these are brand new windows. And our painter was nice enough to protect these windows. So that way when he's taking his sprayer and he's spraying all this casing, that's what this is called, around the window, it's not going to go all over the window, and we're not going to have to sit there with a razor blade and clean it off for hours. Plus, clients, when they spend a lot of money on windows, as soon as they see paint on there, they start to freak out because they don't realize that paint could just come off with a fingernail, right? So our painter was super nice to be able to prep this space in this way. And all these cabinets are all covered. And the exceptional tile work that is behind these cabinets as well is fully covered, right? So really critical and important to do that. And if you are hiring a contractor, you're hiring a builder, and you are walking through at the paint stage, this is what the house should really look like, okay? So as we come through, we can see that our painter is getting ready to spray all the casing in the trim. Now, before that process, your builder or renovator, and more specifically Priority Builders, is doing a very thorough and deep clean on the house, right? So we cleaned this house. We had 3 people here for 8 hours prepping this for painting. If you don't get rid of all that dust and grime and all that stuff, what's going to happen is your painter is going to come into the house and he's going to start spraying all this trim and all this casing, all this kind of stuff, and dust is going to go all over the place. It's going to be within the paint, and you're going to see it for years and years to come. So make sure the house is fully cleaned and prepped, right? So again, all the casing, everything like that is fully covered. And as you walk through, this is going to be an amazing fireplace feature behind me. So we're going to have a mantle, pass-through system, and we're going to have these white oak shelves built on each side. That's going to be awesome. TV is going to hang in the middle. We've got a lot of stuff coming with that portion of the renovation. Walking in through here, we do have the main man, James himself, live and in color. People of Instagram call him Handsome James. And I might agree with him on that one there, right? Right, James? Got that on video too, man. So that gets a thumbs up there. So anyway, if you go forward with the renovation with us, you'll likely see James because he's awesome. But yeah, doing all the prep work, making sure everything's sprayed up really nice. And one thing we got to look at as we walk through is trying not to get the black shirt white because there's paint on the walls. But anyway, powder room in here, nothing too crazy going on. But this whole house has been renovated top to bottom. We did a full gut on the main floor, a new insulation, plumbing, electrical, HVAC, everything like that. And let's do a spin around again at this kitchen. This kitchen, unbelievable. One thing I should show you is we did remove this wall. So there was a wall, load supporting wall right there. We do have a steel I-beam, and we did that so we could open up the kitchen. So originally the kitchen was confined to this little tiny space. Now it's fully open. And as you move in through here, you can see how open the space is. And you can think about it, if this was your house and you were having Christmas dinner here, you could have 30, 40 people easily enjoying company of your friends and family, sitting around this huge island, table here, table there. It would just be a great space to enjoy. And this is another thing which is absolutely ridiculous. We had one of our sub-trades create this ridiculous bobblehead of me. I do not think bobbleheads should exist of Sean with Priority Builders, but there you go. There is one. Let's go upstairs. Let's see what's happening. So coming up to the second floor, what do we have? We have this sweet white oak railing, fully protected, right? Again, through the painting stage, part of what you're paying for is the protection of these surfaces. You don't want to have all this white paint sprayed all over your white oak railing, because then you got to sand it down and restain it and do all this kind of stuff. So this all goes into the work that our painter provides. And as we walk through here, we can see what's happening. So we have the doors, all the doors up, leaning up, getting ready to be sprayed. Again, windows are all prepped. And this is what a house looks like during painting stage, okay? When it's all said and done, all this protection and stuff all over the place and paper and tape, it's all going to be pulled off, and we're going to uncover the beauty of what is below. And I wish we got this video a few days before, because the tile work at this lakeside full home renovation is exceptional. So everybody that you will hire when you hire Priority Builders, because we are a team of 35 strong, you're going to hire exceptional professionals who do the best work. And I'm not talking about just okay work or just mediocre work or anything like that. I'm talking about the best, okay? So that is what you get when you hire Priority. And hopefully we can see some of this tile work in here. Looks fantastic. Our painter, nice enough to mask it all. Just do a pan over, just check that out. Look at how sweet that is. Oh yeah, amazing. There's a lot of tile setters out there that say that niche is not possible and you can't do that with large format and all that. Well, our tile setter can do it, and he can warranty it and back it up and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, in here, all the doors are going to be stood up. What painters generally do is they use like a stir stick, and they just tack it in at the top, and that actually keeps it off the wall. And then they can just spray it, and they can flip the door and all that kind of stuff, right? So yeah, that's just one of the tricks of the trades. In here, fully MDF walk in shelving. So again, all this is going to be sprayed as well. And again, very important that things are cleaned to a high level ahead of time. So that was the lakeside full home renovation. We talked about prepping for paint, okay, and how important it is. It's important to be super, super clean before the painter gets in there. Don't send a painter into a house that's full of crap. That's typically what builders do, and the product of the painting will be crap because it's not clean. Also, make sure your painter is doing a lot of prep work, or the contractor that you're hiring, the renovation contractor, the builder, whatever. If you don't see stuff like this on the windows and the cabinets aren't covered and all this kind of stuff when you walk in the house, when painting is happening, that is not going to turn out well for you. And you'll probably find these deficiencies years later. Another portion is the proper equipment. You want to make sure that your painter is fully up to speed, has all the proper equipment and tools and everything like that. And ultimately what you're looking for when you hire a renovation contractor or a builder is you're looking for somebody who genuinely cares about you. Because I can tell you, every team member at Priority Builders genuinely cares, our painter genuinely cares, and when this project is all said and done, when the lakeside renovation is fully complete, it is definitely 100% going to get the thumbs up.